Hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy V. Well, did all the job class ability grinding. Well, both yes and no. Actually, I did, but the save file I'm using is one from ages ago. Where I took a lot of time, where I zipped through most of the game, got up to the point where I am now, and then after getting the mime ability like I just did in the last video, excuse me, mastering everything. Not just leveling it up, but completely mastering every ability there is in the game. So, at least for now, unless certain circumstances require other settings, abilities, well, job class normal, bear, freelancer, depending on the version of the game you're playing. Just nameless here in this version, but abilities, basically like the fully mastered double cut materia in Final Fantasy VII. 4 hits, or with the two-handed ability, makes it 8 hits. Will be an offensive tank. Unless, of course, you come up to enemies that are strong against physical attack, then this idea might not work so well. Then I could be jolly well screwed, but... Which, you know what? Thinking better of this situation, I probably should have at least 1 or 2 people set for heavy magic use, just in case. Leave it to RPGs to throw you that kind of curveball, so to speak. Think you're going to just go ahead and plow your way through everything with physical attack. Then you get somebody who's ultra high defense in that, and oh shoot, this ain't working. Okay, so... see, what do we have here? By the way, X-Fight, whatever it's... Archer, level 4. Don't think I've ever noticed that was part of this game, because I don't think I've ever completely mastered the Archer ability. Don't think I've ever really bothered with it in previous playthroughs, because I do not remember... I mean, again, I remember that ability being in Final Fantasy VII, the double cut materia, found late in the game, in that sunken airplane. Once you get the submarine, it can dive underwater. But I don't remember it being in this game. So yeah. Anyways... white magic, and actually scratch that. Granted, I'll only be able to use up to level 3 spells like Fire 2 and Heal 2 and Ice 2, but at least I'll be able to use both of them on the same ability, because if I could find it on this list, now that I'm actually looking, yeah, there we go, cast 2 spells consecutively, the magic equivalent to the, so you can either attack twice or use one of them for a heal and another for an attack. Actually, now that I think about it, for at least one of these people, use the Mimic job class. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not doing that for everybody because the Mimic job class can't equip swords. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. Okay. I had to look at that because now with Mimic you can have 3 job classes equipped instead of just the customary 2. Like, why ain't I doing that with everybody? And that's right. As soon as I thought about doing that for everybody, that's when I realized, oh shoot, you can't equip swords with Mimic job class equipped. Oops. Well, that shoots that idea. So summon. Want at least one person to be able to use Bahamut and whatever other summon we might need. And then the same setup with the other one with Ferris. Dual cast. Alright, that should take care of that. Now, we only have 5 of them. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's just not bother with that. Let's go back on our ship. Let's see, where's the nearest town from here? Oh yeah, okay, I'm over there. Oh man, I haven't been back here in a long time. Practically since the start of the game. Okay. Get all of our MP and HP restored. And now, to get to both of the last 2 remaining main dungeons, I'm going to need to use the submarine I got in a previous video. To some extent. One's completely underwater, and the path to it is underwater, while the rest of it, while it's actually above water, just that the path to it is requiring the submarine. Which order you go through them in, I don't think it matters. All you need is to get there. So, where is that area? That's right, I can't land my airship here. Okay, well, how am I supposed to get there then? Oh, maybe I gotta... Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, I see it. Never mind, I see. There's a cave there. Okay, yeah, that's why I need the submarine. Okay, how soon I forget. Okay, where's underwater entrance? How stupid can I be? I mean, I was literally just talking about this not even 2 minutes ago. Derp, derp, derp. That's how we get in there. Okay. Wait a minute, aren't we supposed to be attacking? Oh, that's right, because it's a separate. Never mind. A separate command on the list. You're programming. Now, as I said in many previous videos, so many games have something hidden behind a waterfall. Let's not let this game be an exception to that. Yeah. Okay, that's right. We still. Oh shoot. Okay. Don't have the problem this time that I have in previous battles with them. Okay. Oh, great. This one. Wait a minute, I can actually go in water? Since when? Certainly can't do that on the world map, overworld. The game is contradicting itself here. Even the smallest little rivers are impassable barriers on the world map. Don't you just love when games do that? Oh, instant death spells, huh? Don't really need ability points. I got everything mastered for job class abilities. Yeah, I suppose we're still getting ability points because Kara or Cryo got the Mimic job class. Even though it's mastered, you still get ability points for having that equipped. Don't need them, but still get... Okay. Fine. Have it your way, game. Shit, I don't remember the way through this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I can go that way. Dang it. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about every treasure chest. So many of them are just freaking... why not, since I'm right here. Really? I mean, it's nice they have them in this game, unlike the NES original of Final Fantasy 1, with those ridiculous spell charges and no ethers to replace them in dungeons. And especially that final dungeon, where you had to go through so many floors, with the last 4 being a representation of the previous main dungeons, culminating in a boss rematch with that boss, plus still have enough magic for the final boss. It could be done, yes, but it was oh so tedious. That's why I was glad the Game Boy Advance remake did away with the spell charge idea. Of course, they brought it back with the Pixel remaster, but at least the new remaster has either potion, so it ain't quite as bad. Okay, that's a dead end. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it is too. Never mind. Shoot. Dang it. I have said it before, and I will say it again. I really wish Final Fantasy games had a repel holy protection spell like most Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior games do. And to return zoom spells for faster overworld travel as well while we're at it. Okay, see a path here. I do that. No, never mind. Oh, it can't go up there. Okay, well, fine in that case. As long as I'm passing by. Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. X-Fight. Yeah. The problem is just any one of those, or maybe two, depending on how many hit points it had, hits would have killed the thing. But just like in Final Fantasy VII, heaven forbid the battle ends before you get all 4 hits in. Yeah. Even if the first one would have done enough damage to kill the enemy, you still have to get the other 3 hit. Damn it, all this talk about Final Fantasy VII is making me want to play the game again. Well, I have it on my Switch, so yeah. Frick, I even have it on my phone too, so hey. Which way? Which way do we go, George? Which way do we go? Well, we don't go that way. Oh, wait a minute, what? Did that just go back out where I already... Oh, not these things again. Oh great, it revives. That's better. I was just gonna say, die and stay dead. Sheesh. Oh goody. At least it does that hidden path thing. Of course, I don't know if it would do that normally if you didn't have one of the added extra bonuses of having every job class and having every job class mastered, not just leveled up to a certain extent, but completely mastered. All of them, as you get certain abilities from them carry over into the normal job class, including show secret passageways. So I don't know if the game would normally be doing that or not, but hey, I'm not complaining. Otherwise, this would seem like a dead end. And hey, whoa, wait, where am I going? just to get to that treasure chest, though. Hit that switch and walk. That switch will block off the waterfall so I can get to the treasure chest. I do remember this part. You know, I'm surprised I can't remember more of the game. It hasn't been that long since I played the Pixel Remaster version. So you do get that, okay. Even special command attacks can be mined, just like in Final Fantasy VII with the Knights of the Round summons. People with the mime materia equipped can mime that, even if they don't have that materia specifically equipped. Yeah. Which is why I still say, you know, a lot of fans will say the Knights of the Round materia is the most abusive in the game. I say screw that, especially now with all you have to go through to get it in the first place. The mime materia is the one that's overpowering because it allows you to copy Knights of the Round even if you don't have a duplicate. Yeah, not to mention anything else. Wait a minute, that's not anywhere near enough time. Okay, well. Alright, frickin' it. Watch that. The contents of that chest end up being some key item that I absolutely need for some reason. Wouldn't surprise me. A water enemy. Okay. Screw that chest then. Of course, again, like I just said, watch, just my luck, I bypass and skip that treasure chest, and the contents of it end up being some key item that I absolutely need, and then therefore I have to come back here anyways. But yeah. God dang it! I swear AI in games is so stupid sometimes. 8 attacks, and it wasted them all on the same enemy. Could have, 6 versus, 6 on one and 2 on the other, at least. I mean, of course, AI has always been, at least in older games anyway, like another game that came out in 1992. Well, that's when this game came out in Japan. Granted, again, for the billionth time, granted, we didn't get it here in America for an additional 7 years until 1999, the Sony PlayStation version, along with Final Fantasy VI, as Part 6 and not 3, the Final Fantasy Anthology. But anyways, another game that came out in 1992 here, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Yeah. Same thing there too. Ah. Yeah, this still pisses me off about that this did come out here in America at the time. I friggin' would have loved to have played this back in 1992, 1993. Granted, if it came out in late night, like December 1992 in Japan. It probably wouldn't have been ported here until like into 93 or even 94. It usually took a year or two to translate and localize the games, usually, or at least half a year. So it probably wouldn't have been released here until the summer of 93 at the absolute earliest. But still, no. This game is too complicated for you. We're going to give you an easier entry-level game, which is a good game, don't get me wrong. I love Mystic Quest. One of the few Final Fantasy fans I've ever known that does. Most people hate that game and think I'm weird for liking it, but hey, so I'm a weirdo, so sue me. It's easy, yes, but hey, whoever said easy games can't be fun? Look at most Zelda games. I'll get that back. Wall ring. Huh. Yeah, well, is the wall spell or ability any good in this game? Allegedly block magic, theoretically block enemy magic spells used against you, or at least decrease the damage done by them. A lot of, especially older games. I don't know if it was programming errors or programming lack of knowledge on how to exactly program that to work right, like a lot of the crap with the original NES version of Final Fantasy 1. Square still being new at programming RPGs and being nearly bankrupt and all. Yeah. Final glitch fantasy. It doesn't work like it's supposed to. Granted, most of those were fixed in later ports and remakes, sure, but save point, okay. Let's see. No, Ferris could use a little more MP back, but I don't think that's too big a deal. I mean, still has friggin' 90% of her MP yet, so. Oh, what the hell. 86 tenths. I mean, I think I can spare one. And while I'm at it, save my game. And see what's ahead. Do I want to go down there? No, let's not do that yet. Oh, is this part? Wait a minute, that ain't even... Okay, never mind. That's not even in this game. Or no, that wasn't... Or, no, we already went through that part where you had to take the rock from one treasure chest and put it into another one to open the right gate. Yeah, that was North Mountain, I think. Oh wow, it actually split up the attacks this time. Well, at least it hit 2 enemies instead of wasting all 8 on the same one. Ball guard. Oh no, ball guard. Okay, never mind. Oh shoot. is already up. Do that. And yeah, I know. A lot of people debate legitimacy of save states. Hey, 9 times out of 10, I only use them like right now to make a save file so I can end this video in a timely manner. Otherwise, I mean, granted, I could just go back up and use the save room that I just passed up earlier, but yeah. Otherwise, who knows how long it's going to be before I could save my game again, so yeah. Anyways. Besides that, I try not to get into that argument. I mean, yeah, me having played games in the 80s when you didn't have that kind of thing, it would be easy for me to ridicule when I see people, abusing like rewind option on Nintendo Switch online services, old games, always using the rewind option every time they die. It'd be so easy for me to ridicule them. However, I don't, because I know myself all too well. I didn't use that kind of thing back in the day because the option simply was not there. However, if we did have that kind of feature back in the 1980s, yeah, who am I trying to kid? I'd have been abusing it too, just like a lot of people do these days. So, yeah. Again, with emphasis, the only reason I didn't is because the option wasn't even a possibility back then. Yeah. Let's not kid myself here. Same with save states. The only reason I didn't use them obsessively because you didn't even have that option to begin with. Anyways, I've made my point on that. Comment in the comments below on what you think of that topic. But anyways, as always, have a nice day, take care, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.